Well, hello, Virgo, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your monthly tarot card reading for June 2025. It is a bit late. I have been under the weather, so let's now see what's coming through for this current month. And just a reminder, these are general readings, and I pick up what comes through as the strongest energy and messages. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. So with that, let's get started. All right, Virgo, let's see which crystal is being suggested for you. Got 2/3 of the month left, or 3/4, you might say. We have amethyst, revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel love for who you truly are. So it's a message for some Virgos that kind of maybe put on a facade. They're afraid to just be their natural self. Although Virgo, you're a pretty strong personality. So I kind of feel that the amethyst is also good for really trusting in your intuition. So what's your intuition telling you this month? Is there some kind of message that's kind of like a reoccurring thought or message? Do what's best for you. Be the person. There's too many that fell out. Be the person that you want to be. And that could be saying no sometimes to people. You get overtaxed, overworked. All right, we had vast vistas turn over. Expand your horizons. Okay. Well, this kind of follows suit with about revealing your true self. This is really stepping outside of your comfort zone, so to speak. Like it says, expand your horizon. See the world around you in new ways, Virgo. This is not the time to think small. Really exciting energy coming through. You might be traveling. It could be for work even. I'm picking up for some Virgos. This is definitely, we see the box here. This is definitely thinking outside the box. It can be, and that's what I was picking up here with, you could have had an idea of a project that you're kind of like, have been contemplating, maybe keeping to yourself for some reason. So now the real you and your ideas, you can now move forward and bring that into fruition, you might say. Possibly for some single Virgos, you might get involved in what would be considered an unconventional relationship that might prove to do very well. This could be a friendship or something more. So big changes ahead for you. And it's best to reveal your true self, Virgo, along the way. All right, since this reading is a tad late, I am not doing the regular monthly reading that I usually do. I am going to do a 9-card spread with 3 additional cards from Spirit Source. So let's see what's coming through for Virgo for the month of June. And all right, messages, guidance for Virgo for June. What's coming through for Virgo? All right, and we have the King of Cups. And that's all about, the King of Cups can, he really keeps his emotions to himself. So that could be why you're getting the amethyst crystal, revealing your true self. You might be keeping some information, how you feel about something or someone to yourself. Major Arcana card, Temperance. Now, this first row here is, kind of like what you came into the month of June with. And we have the King of Swords. Wow. Okay. So 2 kings. Could be in regards to people around you that maybe you work with or family members. Very predominant family members. And maybe you're not being your true authentic self around these individuals. Okay, what else do we have? We have the Three of Pentacles. You could be on a team or involved in a group, but it's your gifts, your talents that's going to stand out. Center of the reading, High Priestess, really trust your instincts. And, the amethyst is good for enhancing your intuition. So really trust your instincts. What's your inner guiding voice? What's the first thing? Your first thing that comes to mind is going to be the correct thing to go with. If you have to make a decision, so really trust those gut instincts. And we have the Four of Cups. This can be kind of in what I'm picking up, a stalemate. Again, it's cups energy. So you might be keeping how you really feel about someone or something to yourself. Major Arcana card, the Moon. There are things working behind the scenes. And we have the Ten of Cups. So look at what's coming out for you, the Happily Ever After card. And we do have the Two of Pentacles here as well. And I'm going to lay down the 3 cards from Spirit. And bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the month of June is the Knight of Pentacles. So there is going to be new beginnings, planting the seeds for your future. You're going to be, although out of all the Knights, this one goes very slowly, cautiously, but it is because you're planting the seeds for something that's very, very long lasting. So can be in regards to work since it's Pentacles, expanding your horizons, trusting your gut instincts, thinking outside the box. All of these things can be playing out for the month of June. So starting off with the King of Cups. Now, this can be a water sign around you. Could be somebody that you work with, somebody where they keep their feelings to themselves. So it's a person that's maybe really hard to read how they really feel. So that could be someone around you, or it can be in regards to something you are keeping to yourself. Now, the Temperance card is showing up, Major Arcana card. So there's something new that's coming in. And Temperance is warning you to take it in moderation, almost like take it slow. And we do have the Knight of Pentacles playing out this month. And that is one of the slowest nights in regards to, going very slowly, cautiously. It's in regards to putting something into place that will last. So the Temperance here is almost like a card of alchemy. You can see 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land, just being very, very careful. We do see the Crown in the background. So there is something, what I feel might be playing out in the future for you, maybe by the end of the month. But moderation is the key whenever the Temperance card. And it is integrating something new into your life. Now we have another king, the King of Swords. This is someone that also, is very direct, very practical. Could be someone around you that doesn't mince words. King of Swords doesn't leaves emotions at the door, you might say. This could be someone you go to for advice. This could be a boss that you work for. This could be a father figure as well here, Virgo, someone that you look up to. So coming into the month, it's like there's something new that's like trying to emerge and come in here. But we have very predominant king figures, or it's a strong indication of holding back on your feelings, your emotions, and possibly your desires as well. But Knight of Pentacles is an indication that you're going to be going in a new direction and making plans and planning something for the future. Now, the Three of Pentacles here. This is being on a team, part of a group. Something where you kind of stand out here, Virgo, and that's certainly in regards to your organizational skills, that you'll see something through to the very end. You will make sure that pay attention to every specific detail to whatever it is that you're working on. So you are being noticed for those qualities during this month of June. So there could be some kind of new opportunity coming your way, even though we do not see Now, there's an opportunity here. I was going to say we don't see an ace coming in, but this is some kind of new beginnings. And main crux of the reading with the High Priestess is limitless potentials. And that, again, is in regards to the vast vistas. Expand your horizons. Think outside the box. Limitless possibilities. And trust your gut instincts. So what is it that you've always wanted to do, but maybe you didn't tell anyone about it? So trust those gut instincts. That is the main message in the reading, because you are going to be venturing off on something new. You're going to be very cautious about it because you want it to last. Now, the Four of Cups can be an indication of divine timing. There is, you've been waiting for maybe the right moment, the right opportunity, maybe to get out your feelings, your desires, your plans. You've got things lined up currently on how you want things to play out, especially in regards to your desires, your emotions, your feelings. But there is something that keeps popping up, being offered to you, possibly, is what I'm picking up for some. It's a 4 energy, so that is why you're getting expand your horizons, because this can be a very stuck and stagnant energy. So move beyond, think outside the box. It could be something that you've not told anybody about that you'd really want to venture into. This could be a new group. Maybe you want to go into a new field. It can be how you feel towards someone. So, Moon card, Major Arcana card. There's blessings available. There's things working behind the scenes. And it's got to do with the work that you do, your gifts, your talents, Virgo. You're being noticed. So this is about staying the course. And again, as with the Four of Cups, this is divine timing. This information, you don't have all the information as of yet, but there is something working behind the scenes in your favor that you will take advantage of, something that's going to be very long lasting. And look at this, we have the 10 of Cups. This is like the ultimate, where it's, if you're looking for love, you're going to find love. If you want to start a family, you're working towards that. If you want to buy a home, this is what I call the happily ever after card. So maybe keeping your emotions in until something reveals itself, and then this is a card of love and happiness and working towards that kind of energy, putting something permanent into place. So some of you might be getting engaged if you're single, or possibly have been dating. There is something working behind the scenes. So possibly it can be someone's getting ready to ask you to get married. Now, this is kind of some turbulent energy here. There's a lot to juggle. So that certainly could be following suit if you get engaged and now you've got a wedding to plan. So there can be some turbulent energy, where you're handling a lot of things. But Virgo, you're always capable of handling a lot all at once. So this can be, towards the end of the month that you're going to be extremely busy. This could be in regards to something you're involved with here in regards to a project at work. It could be a group that you belong to. It could be something that you're involved with other people in the community. So going back to the King of Cups, this could be someone around you that's not letting the cat out of the bag. It can be in regards to your gifts and talents. There's something working behind the scenes. So it can be some kind of promotion or recognition coming. The same energy here. Trust your gut instincts, whatever it is, because I feel that if this is someone around you, Virgo, they're not letting on what's going on. And it could be something where you have more to do. Could be a higher position, a promotion. Again, with this same person, there's something new that's coming in. You're expanding your horizons, and somebody is explaining possibly everything out in detail, being very practical, logical, which you love, Virgo. So going this way could be your notice for your gifts and talents. Trust those gut instincts. There's something coming in here, some kind of opportunity that I feel that you didn't see it coming. And of course, we're looking at the moon here where there is something working behind the scenes, something that is going to be great for your future. But you're going to be busy. I feel you're going to be busy. So expanding your horizons and planting the seeds for your future during this month of June. So let's see what Spirit advises. Significant change coming in. And this is blessings. This is not how the card depicts with the people falling out. That's always, sometimes the Tower card gets a bad rap. But this is significant change coming in. So something, is going to be revealed very shortly. This is divine timing where this is going to come out. But it's what you want. This is love. This is happiness. This is something coming to be significant change. So it could be changing your life. If you're single, you could now be getting married. You could find out news if you're going to be a parent. It's your first child. It's something of that nature. Yes, look at this. The World card. This is stepping through this vortex where one chapter is closing, but another one is beginning. So it's like the endings and beginnings without even taking a breath in between. That's this energy here where you've got a lot going on that you're handling. And these are major arcana cards, significant change besides it being the Tower card. And we have the Queen of Wands. This can be an Aries, a Leo individual. This could be someone that you're hooking up with. It could be a boss. It could be someone that is the person that's noticing your gifts and talents. It could be who you're working for. There's so many different scenarios, but it can also be your energy, Virgo, that during this month of June, you're taking the lead, trusting your gut instincts, laying down a very strong foundation for your future, being able to live happily ever after with the positive energy and the plans that you're putting into place. And certainly something is coming out this month in divine timing. All right, Virgo. Well, that's some messages for the month of June. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance.